Have you ever felt like your life suddenly became strange? Coincidences keep happening? The dream was so vivid that you woke up still feeling like it was real. Or you find yourself no longer interested in the things that used to make you happy. That's not a coincidence. Often, it's a sign that you're beginning to connect with your own higher self, a higher, wiser, and more open version of yourself. But the interesting thing is, when this connection happens, you don't just feel more at peace. You also experience very strange phenomena, completely different from everyday experiences. And it's those strange things that are a message that you're on the right path. In this video, we'll explore the 7 strangest phenomena that occur when you connect with your higher self. A few things might surprise you. A few things you might have silently experienced without ever naming them. And if you find yourself resonating with what you're about to hear, it's a reminder that you are not alone. When we talk about the higher self, it's not an alien entity or something mysterious and out of reach. Your higher self is your purest, most enlightened, and most open version. The place where wisdom, intuition, and unconditional love merge into one. Connecting with your higher self means you are stepping out of a lifestyle that revolves solely around your ego, repetitive habits, and limiting beliefs. Instead, you start to see life from a higher perspective, like standing on a mountaintop and observing the whole landscape instead of just seeing the small path in front of you. This state not only brings inner peace, but also opens up new experiences that ordinary reason can hardly explain. You'll start noticing meaningful coincidences, feeling stronger intuition, or clearly seeing a shift in how you perceive relationships and life itself. In other words, connecting with your higher self isn't about becoming someone else, but about returning to your true nature, the essence that has always been there, just obscured by the noise of the world and inner fears. And when this starts to happen, you'll notice a series of very strange phenomena, sometimes to the point of being unbelievable. But it's precisely those things that are a sign you're truly embarking on a journey of connecting with yourself at the deepest level. When you begin to connect with your higher self, unusual experiences appear. Not because you are imagining things or hallucinating. They happen because your energy frequency is changing. Typically, we operate primarily from the ego and old habits, familiar ways of thinking, reacting to social conditions, and limiting beliefs instilled from childhood. But when you open up to your higher self, it's as if you're stepping into a different wave frequency. There, you begin to synchronize with more subtle signals, deeper messages, and sometimes even events that seem beyond logic. The strange thing here is that the outside world doesn't really change. It's you who changes how you perceive and interact with it. As your consciousness expands, you begin to recognize connections that were previously missed. And because these things go against the familiar, they often appear as strange things, unusual events, vivid dreams, constant coincidences, or even a feeling of being guided. These phenomena are not meant to cause you alarm, but rather serve as a reminder that you are gradually breaking free from the limitations of your ego and entering a state of deeper connection with yourself and the universe. As you begin to open up to your higher self connection, you will notice strange experiences, sometimes confusing, but at the same time bringing a sense that something greater is guiding you. This is not random, but a sign that you are synchronizing with a higher level of energy and consciousness. Here are 7 strange things that often appear and why they are actually gifts on your awakening journey. 1. Synchronicities occur continuously. You start to see illogical coincidences, meeting the right person at the right time, hearing an exact phrase that answers a question you've been wondering about, or encountering repeating numbers like 1111, 333, or 777. You might have ignored them before, but when you connect with your higher self, you start to recognize these things as guiding signals. In reality, synchronicity is the language your higher self uses to remind you that you are on the right path. It's like the universe is sending you signs to encourage you to keep going. 2. Dreams become more vivid and meaningful. As consciousness awakens, the subconscious also expands. Dreams are no longer just random chaos, but have become a gateway containing messages. You might dream of situations that seem to predict the future, or dream of encountering deeply meaningful symbols that still haunt you when you wake up. This is how your higher self connects with you when your rational mind relaxes. Don't underestimate your dreams. Sometimes they are a map to understanding the deeper parts of yourself. 3. Feeling disconnected from the old world. One of the most difficult experiences is that you no longer feel comfortable with relationships, habits, or environments that were once familiar. You might feel out of place with your old friends, no longer interested in superficial conversations, or exhausted by participating in activities you used to enjoy. This is strange because you'll wonder, what's wrong with me? But in reality, this is a sign that you are growing, and what is no longer suitable is naturally leaving. Your higher self is opening up new spaces for you to connect with people and experiences on a deeper level. 4. The body is sending unusual signals. When energy changes, your body also reacts. Some people experience an increased heart rate during meditation, feel tingling in their palms, or have periods of deep fatigue with no clear medical cause. Some people experience a kundalini awakening, energy surging from the spine, bringing a feeling that is both intense and difficult to explain. These phenomena can be frightening, but they are not a disease. Rather, they are the way the physical body adapts when your higher self is adjusting your frequency. 5. Time seems to work differently. You start to feel like time is passing faster or slower. Ordinary moments sometimes seem to stretch on endlessly, while other hours fly by in the blink of an eye. This stems from your perception changing. You become less stuck in the linear flow and begin to feel the soul's non-linear time. When you connect deeply, you realize that the past, present, and future are no longer clearly separated, but are all intertwined in a single present moment. 6. Intuition becomes strong and accurate. Perhaps one of the most noticeable signs is that intuition suddenly becomes clearer than ever before. You feel when to say no, when to trust, or when to change direction. And when you listen to it, you often realize that your intuition was right. This is the voice of your higher self. It's not noisy or pushy, just a gentle reminder. When you learn to listen, you begin to live more in sync with yourself. 7. The feeling of being both small and vast at the same time. A very strange phenomenon is that you can feel incredibly small, just like a grain of sand in the universe, but at the same time, you feel connected to everything. You realize you don't control everything, but you also see yourself as part of this entire universe. This paradox is the very nature of connecting with your higher self. You are both nothing and everything. When you understand this, you no longer have to strain to prove your worth. You simply need to live true to your nature of connection, love, and creativity. Connect everything together. These 7 strange phenomena are not meant to confuse you, but to make you realize that a higher level of consciousness is guiding you. Each sign is a door, opening up change in how you see the world and yourself. If you pay attention, listen, and accept, you will see that these strange things are living proof that you are on the right path. the path back to your true self. Strange signs when connecting with your higher self can be confusing at first, but the key is not to resist, it's to learn to embrace. First, cultivate observation instead of judgment. When synchronicities, vivid dreams, or bodily changes appear, instead of asking, "Why is this happening?" when you see this, ask yourself, "What's the message here?" Just by shifting your perspective, you can turn confusion into an opportunity for exploration. Second, practice slowing down. Spend time meditating, journaling, or simply sitting still to connect with yourself. Quiet moments will help you hear the call from your higher self more clearly, instead of letting your ego drown it out. Next, trust your intuition. You will realize that intuition is not random thinking, but rather a reliable guide. Each time you follow through, the trust between you and your higher self becomes stronger. Finally, remember that all changes are meant to serve you. Whether you've lost an old friend group, experience disruptions in your routine, or feel different from society, it all opens up new spaces for you to grow and live more authentically. When you learn to embrace rather than resist, strange things will become stepping stones, leading you to deeper peace and wisdom. When you begin to connect with your higher self, changes can come rapidly and make you feel like you're entering a whole new world. But remember, you are not alone. Millions of people on this planet are also experiencing similar signs. And we are all learning to listen to ourselves at the deepest level. The important thing is not to be afraid of strange things. Instead, see them as signals that you're on the right track. Each synchronicity, each vivid dream, or even a feeling of loss is a stepping stone to bring you closer to the truth about yourself. And one day, when you look back, you'll see that it all came together perfectly, bringing you to where you belong. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on other content about the journey of awakening and connecting with yourself. Who knows? The next video could be exactly what you need right now. You have been and are being guided. Trust, keep moving forward, and let your higher self illuminate your path.